Hey guys, this is Kels here, and I am back again with another upload. This is going to be part of my Silhouette Studio Basic Edition series, and like I said, I'm learning as I go, so I want to show you what I know or what I'm trying to do, so you guys get an idea. Not only from myself, I just want to learn from others. If you guys have any suggestions, please comment. If you have any questions, please ask. Now, my previous video, I showed you guys how to trace and remove a white background from an image. And for this video, I'm going to show you how you take a coloring, basically it looks like a coloring page image, and upload it and kind of color it yourself. Um, it's not as easy as the last video, but it's a little bit more complex, but it's really, really fun to work with. Now, before I even start to look for an image, make sure you set your registrations marks, as I said before. I always do it beforehand because sometimes I forget to do it afterwards. And I hate wasting ink, and I just hate wasting ink and paper. So over here is click on page setup, registration marks, type 1 style. Don't forget, well, it's up to you. This is optional, but in the advanced option, I always set my left insets, or my insets in period, all the way to the lower measurements, just because, like I said, it gives me a little bit more workspace. So the first thing we're going to do is, okay, so yeah, I already did this beforehand, right before I started recording. I typed in coloring pages, and if you type in coloring pages on Google, you get a whole bunch of different pictures to color. And it's all up to you with whatever you want to do or whatever project you're working on. But I decided to do the Minions because I love the Minions, and the project I'm working on is actually a Minions. So I was like, hey, why not? Let's just work on it anyway since I'm already doing it. So we're going to right click. Okay, hold on. Right click and then save image as, and I typed it in as Minions coloring and then save. So we're going to go back to our Silhouette, the studio design. Click on this file right here. And here you go. My first one, Minions coloring JPEG. Boom. Oh my gosh. Once again, the registration marks come off, and it's really annoying. So, okay. So as you can see, just about whatever coloring page you get offline, it's going to always have a background, a white background. So what we have to do, if you recall from last time, we have to trace, select trace area, highlight this entire image. Let me zoom in a little bit since this is a bigger one. High pass all the way off. And as you can see, let me bring this down. Oh, shoot. Okay, but if you could see this top piece, not all of the hairs are highlighted, which is why we have to increase our threshold so every little bit of hair is outlined. So what we're going to do, increase it. There we go. At 73. Let me see if it looks good everywhere else. Making sure my my outlines is smooth like I mentioned. Yeah, and it's looking good. Let me see. I'll just go up to, there you go. And as I'm increasing, you can see the yellow coming in even more in the hairs part. So let me zoom in even more. I do that so I can make sure, see how the lines are looking a little bit not as smooth. So we're going to keep increasing. There we go. The hunch, see, okay. So we can't, I think 90 is just where it's going to be at. Okay, let me zoom out for you guys. Okay, so we're going to set it at 90. And we are going to, for the sake of this video, we're going to trace the outer edge first. Oh, shoot, sorry. So trace outer edge first. And when we remove it, see the outer edge of this image. But I want to remove this background. So I'm going to click on I'll make sure this is highlighted. Yes, it is. Make sure with everything that you do, always highlight or click over the entire image. So click on object, modify. Oh, see, I thought it was highlighted. And it wasn't. Okay. Click on object, modify, crop. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna decrease this just so you guys could. Okay, so I always move it to the left just to make sure. And as you can see, there's no white background. So come back to my center. Okay, now, like I said, we're gonna take it up a notch every time I upload a new video. And I'm trying to just, yes, we can do it, we can do it. Okay, so select trace area once again. Now, in order for you to color the different pieces of an image, you have to do the trace, not trace outer edge, but the trace style, so it can not only trace the outline, but trace the individual pieces that's within this photo. So we're gonna hover over it. It's not exactly covering everything. And increase threshold up to, what did I have it up before? Let me see if this is good though. And a little bit more. Let me see. Okay, so not at 97. I'll get back smooth. So like 90, okay, perfect. 90 is good. So let's zoom, well, before I zoom out, I'm gonna select trace, the first option. Let's zoom out. Now you can see the difference between the first trace outer edge and this option. So when we move this to the left, you see it took every little bit of it traced every little detail. So, okay. I know it looks kind of scary, but we can do this, guys. Okay, so this is nice. All right. We're actually going to get rid of this because we don't need it. We're working with this image. Now, now click on your file. I like to look at other images that are already filled, or colored, I should say. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculously big, and I apologize. Sorry. So what I basically did is open up another Minions file just so I'm only using it because of the colors, and so I can see what exact colors to use. So right click, copy, and paste. Hopefully it doesn't get so large. Okay. And I like to keep this in like the upper hand corner just to make sure I'm coloring everything correctly. So before we color, we're gonna highlight over this. We'll click over the image, right click, release compound path. Basically, all that's gonna do is release every little detail of this image so we can take them out and color them. If you do not release compound, you will not be able to color each individual piece. Like for example, if you click here, well, it's already highlighted, but if we go to the side to our color palette, and let's say if you didn't release the compound path, it will look like this. And you select the color. It's just gonna do the outline. It's not gonna individually get a color for each specific detail. So we're gonna go back. The outline looks nice though. I think we're gonna create an outline for him. Click over him, right click, release compound path. So when you release compound path, do not be afraid because you just have like a whole bunch of thousands of little pieces everywhere, but it's okay. We're gonna be fine. So first off, we're going to select the line that we want to start off with. And honestly, I think I want to make his background black. So I'm going to get the outer line And let's see, and just move him out. Zoom out. Let me make this smaller so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Again, I'm only using this so I can see what colors to go where. Okay, so this is the outline of our minion. And we should color him black. I love a nice black outline, or background as I should say. So to color him black, the background, we are going to, oh good, our palette is already open. Come over here, select black. Nice. That way, when we have our colors come together, he's gonna stand out even more. So now that he's black, or the background image, let's zoom back over here. You see these little random little, I don't know, little lines? We could just delete that, because that's just left over from the trace. So just hover over it, delete, do the same here, delete. Oh, forgot one little scrap. So yeah, it traced it pretty darn well. Delete and delete. Okay, let's zoom out again. How about I put him to the right, then okay. Okay, so this right here is his top piece of his head. So you click that line and it's yellow. Now the colors are not limited. If you click on advanced options, you can kind of get the color of what you want. But being that the minion, a lot of times these characters who it's a hard time getting the exact color. I think this is probably like the closest yellow I'm gonna get to the minions, and I don't like that. Like, I want accurate colors, I want exact lookalikes. Unless you want to just mess around and create your own colorful minions, that's absolutely fine. But I want the exact color from the minions themselves. So what I'm going to do is click on this outer image, the head part, and I'm going to get this dropper, and I'm going to bring it over to the color of the minions, like their face. Click it, and it's the same color. Isn't that cool? So basically, that's exactly why I took another image, color image of the minions, just so I can get their exact color with the color dropper. So there we go. That's already done. How simple and easy that was. So what other colors are the same? It's this one, the arms. Oh, get that. Click on the image, then the dropper. Get it from here. Oh, wait a minute. Oopsie. Click the dropper. There you go. I think the rest of this is like jeans. Okay. And I think that is the only part within this image that is, oh, and his face. How can I forget that? So click on his face, and then there you go. Now his mouthpiece, let me see something. Gonna make that black, or his mouth. Okay. And his goggles. Now let me zoom in for the eyes, since it was like 1,000 lines. Okay. Look at this one. So this is part of his glasses. So we're gonna make them black. Black. And yeah, because he has on goggles. So this looks like the part of the goggles. Okay, so take our color dropper again, because this is like a gray stylish color, and click on that. Oh wait, see, I didn't click on the part beforehand. Click on the goggles within the image, then okay, Let me see. Okay. And then within this image are his eyes. So we're going to make those white. And click on this. We're going to make it white. And this little brown eyes. So freaking cute. Let me see. If I click, because sometimes this can be a little finicky. Take the color dropper so I can get the exact color. His eyes. There we go. And do the same to this one. Okay. And then, and I think within here it's just black. If I'm not mistaken. Well, let's see how it looks. Oh, see. This is where it gets. Okay. I hate when that happens. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have black little eyes look like it. Oh, okay. I see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, bear with me, guys. Click on the line. Okay. Black. Oh, this should have been white, actually. There we go. I was wondering, like, I'm doing something wrong here. Then this is brown. Okay, see, when it happens like that, when you keep clicking on it, let me see. Try it one more time. Okay, brown. Okay, brown. This happens a lot where you're thinking you're clicking on the certain piece, but it keeps going to another piece. A lot of times when I would pull it apart, since remember you released the compound pad, so you are also able to pull that piece. And I guess just this will be brown too. There you go. Brown. Nice. So let's zoom out. I think we're doing a pretty good job. A lot better than what I expected. Nice. Okay. Now, this is why I zoom all the way in so I can get complete accuracy. So get your dropper again. We're going to work on the outfit. And it's blue. Go back to my pointer because I forgot to click on the line for his outfit. So get my dropper, blue, blue, and these are some little black buttons. I love the Minions. See, this can get super tricky, which is, like I said, this is why I zoom all the way in when I'm making image or coloring in images like this, just so I can click on it better. There you go. And this is also blue, so I'm going to click on the stomach part. Click. Oh, see, there you go. And I believe this little part is blue as well. Let me see. It's blue. Well, you can't tell actually because it's already blue. So we could just do this part, which is black. So let's click on that. It's like a G, but they didn't do such a good job making this one. So I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Because you see here, it's like a G. And it's not really doing such a good job like this one. So I'm just gonna keep it like that actually. Okay, his gloves. Or hands, I should say. Black. Black. this part, what is that part? His arms? Let me see if I was to make it, I don't think it's his arms though. Let's see. No, I don't think that's his arms. Let me see. See, a lot of times when you release, okay, that's part of the jeans. Yeah, I was like, a lot of times when you release it, it doesn't look. Oh, actually, no, that's just a blank little space. My bad. Or no, possibly not actually. Let me see. Click on that. Like I said, guys, I'm learning. We're learning. We're learning together. That's look like a complete different blue. Let me see. Okay, there you go. Let me look at the previous image from online. See, it's supposed to be like a little circle and diamond like. I could delete that part. I'm just gonna leave that part for now. Maybe I'll go back to it. Okay, then the pants are blue as well. Oh, sorry guys for cutting it off. Like I said, I have this zoom in all the way so I can see what the heck I'm doing. And his shoes are black. With all this black, I think I'm going to do the background of him white. Well, let's see. We'll see how it turns out. Okay. Not sure what this is. Okay. Remember, don't forget, if you see little random pieces that does not belong in the photo, make sure you take them out. So just remove your arms back. And remove them back. Or your hands, excuse me. And let's zoom out. See, I did pretty good. I did pretty good. Let's see how he looks. Let's see. Line him up. Aw, he looks so cute. This is probably not the best, but it will work for now. Let me take this. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to see, guys, if it's missing something. Because you see how this overlaps a little bit? It makes me think that I am missing something. Make that white. Oh, I didn't click on that, make it white. Okay, it's like double eyes. Let me see. Alrighty. He looks good. Okay. It doesn't look too bad actually. Trying to see. Yeah, it has to be a black background. Sorry for that noise. And I think I'm just gonna leave this as that, like this little Let me zoom in. Let me see. Let me go online to see how the Minions. Just to see how it look on their clothes. Cause I don't want to mess it up. Oh, this isn't such a, see, it's like a, okay, so the little thing in the center is supposed to be black. So, see, that's already like black in itself. But we will color it black just because. So black. And then this part is blue. See, it's kind of hard because it's already, right, that's what I'm saying, so. All right. We're just gonna delete that. Oops. So click on it, delete. I think get the concept more or less. See, that looks a little bit better. So maybe this is blue actually. Let's see. I don't know, it looks so small. I'll leave it for now. Even though I think it's wrong. Sorry, minions. But yes. So this is how you color it. I'm trying to think if it needed something else. See, if I was to remove this black piece and make it white, it wouldn't even go because first of all, the hair, you see, doesn't even go. So black it is. Black it is. So just line it up. There we go. Wait, no. Okay. There we go. And last, just so you can make sure nothing moves, we're gonna highlight over this, right click, and group it. That way you can move it around. Alrighty guys, this is going to be the end of this video because I think I took a little bit longer than what I intended to, but this is just like the gist of it. I'm going to do a better one next video, but I really enjoyed myself. So please, like I said, comment, subscribe, subscribe, have any questions, and stay tuned to my next one. Bye.